All right, guys, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited about this new Photoshop. It's beta right now. There's this new thing called the Generated Fill, and I think it's pretty cool. It's still not perfect. Like I said, it is in beta, but let me give you an example. So I'm using this tool right here, um, which is the like the quick selective tool. Um, well, it's called the object selection tool. My bad, right? So let's say I'm making this selection right here. I would select inverse so that way it's more focused on the background, right? And right now, as you can see, it says generate a fill. So you can write exactly what you want the background to look like, very detailed. And I already took a test run. I went to white sands of New Mexico. Let's with reflective water. I haven't tried that yet, but let's just do the white sands of New Mexico. Um, New Mexico, New Mexico first. Let's generate that. And now it's kind of just building its background. I'm actually very I'm like I love how it's going to make our lives as photographers. Well, not necessarily photographers, but as graphic designers, anybody that composites images. It's gonna make our lives a little easier and faster. Look how it just made this right here. I think this is pretty dope. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect because when you zoom in, you can see that it tried its best. Like you lose a little bit of her eye here, but what I like is it creates a mask. Um, you know, and I think with using that mask, all I would do is this. I will go in, use my brush tool. I will go in and bring back a little bit of the original. You know what I mean? That's what I went. I did that. Right here. I like that. I can bring back the original. I think that's cool. Now, that was me trying white sand. Let's say if I wanted, because you can go back again and change it. Let's change it to put beautiful beach. Let's just use that. I've been having fun with this all day yesterday, and I truly like where this artificial intelligence is going because of the fact it's gonna give us um, a lot of opportunities to when we're having let's say if I shot at a day where the sun just did not look good, and I think this is really gonna help us fix some of the images, and it does its best with its shadows, and it does its best fixing or putting in the background and trying its best to kind of fill in the areas that may not look as realistic. So just keep this in mind. It's still in the beta phase. Like this right here would not look good for me, but like I said, you can always go back in and mask out what doesn't look good. And I think you know this is just dope, to be quite frank. Like look at that. Like don't get me wrong, where I shot was not bad, but I mean this almost looks just as real. Look at the bottom here. Look at here. Look how the shadow. Look how it did that. And I think that's cool. So if you guys have Photoshop, try playing with the generative layers and just just have fun with it. You know what I mean, and see how does it work for you.